Hey guys, this is Sean from seanother.com, and today we are going to do a benchmarking test comparison between Huawei Mate S and HTC One M9 Plus smartphone. Both of these two devices are flagship devices from their brands. Both of them are having octa-core processor, 3 GB of RAM, and some high-end GPU and great camera quality. But let's do a few of the benchmarking tests and let's see that how much score they are going to get with respect to each other. So the benchmarking application which we are going to use today, they are Antutu benchmarking, Basemark OS 2, Geekbench 3 and Quadrant Standard. Out of these four, we have already performed the Antutu benchmarking and Basemark OS 2 because these two tests are very time consuming. So just to save your time, we have already performed these tests and we will just have a look on their scores. So here we go with the Antutu benchmarking. So you can see the score of Huawei Mate S that it's 46,432, while for our HTC One M9 Plus it's 45,717. So though the difference is not so much, still you can see the Huawei Mate S is the winner here. If you go to the info section, you can have a look on the hardware specs of these two devices. Both of them are having Android 5.02 or 1.1, that's Android Lollipop OS, and Huawei Mate S is having 1080p Full HD screen, while our HTC One M9 Plus is having better screen. It's having 1440 cross 2560 pixel resolution. It is also having the better camera, the primary camera, and also even though the front facing camera of HTC One M9 Plus is not so good, uh, if you are talking about the resolution, the megapixel, but still the performance is much better than the Huawei Mate S. But we will discuss these things later. Our main concern right here is just the benchmarking test score, and in that case the winner is Huawei Mate S. So let's go back, and here we go with Basemark OS 2, and let's have a look on the results. And you can see that this time the winner is our HTC One M9 Plus with respect to Huawei Mate S. You can see that nearly, actually in each of the tests for system, memory, graphics and web, the performance of our HTC One M9 Plus is better than the Huawei Mate S, especially for the memory test. You can see the difference between the scores of HTC One M9 Plus and Huawei Mate S is huge. Also the graphics, in the graphics section, the performance of our HTC One M9 Plus is ahead of our Huawei Mate S. So in this test the winner is our HTC One M9 Plus. Let's do rest of the test right here in front of you. So let's start with the Geekbench 3, and here we go. And once the test is finished, we will have a look on the score, that how nice our devices are performing with respect to each other and with respect to a few of the other high-end devices available in the market. So the test is finished now for HTC One M9 Plus. You can see it was faster than the our Huawei Mate S, and if we have a look on the score, you can see that HTC One M9 Plus is again a winner in Geekbench 3. Also, you can see that the single core score of our HTC One M9 Plus is 973, while for our Huawei Mate S it's 927. The difference is not much, but if we have a look on the multi-core performance, so you can see that HTC One M9 Plus has scored 5294, while Huawei Mate S has scored just 3483. So our HTC One M9 Plus is the clear winner. If we have a look on this chart for the single core and multi-core performance, once again you can see where our devices are standing with respect to rest of the devices available in the market. You can see HTC One M9 Plus is scoring above the Samsung Galaxy S5, while our Huawei Mate S is going below the Galaxy S5. If you go to the multi-core chart, once again you can see that our Huawei Mate S is high above the S5, and so is the HTC One M9 Plus, but the difference between the score of these two devices is pretty huge, and our HTC One M9 Plus is the winner in this test. So out of these three, HTC One M9 Plus is performing much better than the Huawei Mate S, and let's go and do our last test for today, and that's going to be Quadrant Standard. And here we go. Both of these two devices are creating pretty much similar FPS here at the bottom, as you can see. And the test is finished now. And here is the scores. So for our Huawei Mate S, the score is 14,415. I'm not sure if you can see it, it's written very small. And for our HTC One M9 Plus, the score is 25,354. So once again the winner is HTC One M9 Plus in Quadrant Standard benchmarking test as well. The difference is really very huge. As you can see that Huawei Mate S scored just 14,415, and HTC One M9 Plus is scoring 25,354, which is more than 6 times than the 60%, not 6 times, but more than 60% of the score of Huawei Mate S. So you can see that in terms of hardware specs and the benchmarking test, the winner is HTC One M9 Plus in most of the tests here, and the credit goes to the better screen, better processor, and especially the better GPU of HTC One M9 Plus, because Huawei Mate S comes with a weaker GPU which is not so good in performance. So this is all about our benchmarking test comparison between Huawei Mate S and HTC One M9 Plus. So thanks for watching the video, friends, and do not forget to subscribe the channel for more videos, tips and tricks and hands-on reviews like this. Have a nice day.